putting it all together and concluding of your journey from moving from being in a job to being an entrepreneur. And I'm going to say that it really takes a mindset change. Being an entrepreneur or being getting into business is a mindset change. It's really not about investing money, doing business. It is about changing the way you think. And even though you think it's about, having all these calculated risks, sometimes, it's almost like when you created something brilliant in your life, when you got into one of the most unsure things, you went there and you figured it out. So pretty much like that, when a business seems like fun to you, when it seems very light to you, when it feels expansive to you, when it feels joyful and it gets you out of bed, it makes you jump out of bed, makes you feel excited about doing it, I'm going to tell you that do it. And once you're in it, you'll figure out the nitty-gritties of it. But make sure that that's something that you really love doing. Because I think love, passion, and the zeal to do it is the fuel that your business needs. If you don't love what you do, you're never going to find the motivation to actually put actions into it. So summing it up, it's really a mindset change. Make sure that you love doing what you've taken up doing. Don't do it because it's bringing you money. That only lasts you a very, very short while. There are times that you've done something only for money, and after a while you get so tired doing it. Like I know so many people in horrible jobs, and I know people who are in a job and very happy because that was their calling. And I know people who did something because it was lucrative. Their parents told them it's the right field to get into, or they thought it was the right field to get into. And now they're just half dead and they haven't grown. And this is one of the reasons why people don't grow probably in a job, because they're not really doing what they love to do. So find what is fun for you. Find what you feel enthusiastic about. If it is sales, get into sales. If it is marketing, get into marketing. Find what you love doing. And there's always a venture sitting out there in the universe that is waiting for you in the core area that you are good at. So there are some people who are great with strategy, and there is a business opportunity out there. Never ever think that you know all of it. Like you have all the ideas, you figured it out. There's always something that someone will bring to you if you're open enough. I find people who are open-minded getting way more opportunities than people who are closed-minded. So it's almost like the universe already knows this is an open-minded guy. I'm going to send him these opportunities. So there is no real formula of getting out of a job, getting into business. Yes, you need to have your safety net. You need to have a cushioning. You cannot create from fear. Fear-based motivation doesn't really work. So if you're going to put yourself in a situation where you've gotten out of a job and you need to get into business and you need to start making your money from day one, that's not going to work. You need to have a 1-year buffer. There are some people who say 6 months, and I keep changing, my whole strategy about what a person should do and whether they have a 3-month or a 6-month. And I'm sure that I've changed my perspective from probably the first chapter that I started this course. But I think you need a 1-year buffer. So you may need like a 3-month for sure. You may need a 6-month for comfort. But 1 year, just tell yourself you're taking a sabbatical from your job. And if you have that 1-year buffer, if you've created enough resources for that 1-year buffer, trust me, you will create from fun. Because you don't come from need. You don't come from desperation. So when you create from joy and excitement, your business goes to a whole new level. And that really sums up my entire conversation about getting out of a job, getting out of your comfort zone, and getting into the deep end of the pool. Jumping off the cliff and finding your wings to fly. It is something that you're going to have to figure out. It is something that you're going to have to take the leap of faith. And you cannot do this from a space of fear. So it has to be from a space of, I want to create my life from here. Because I've heard of people and I've seen people who got out of a job, got into business. They had no choice. All their doors were closed. All their options were shut. Business was the only way forward. They got into business. And they actually came back to me and said, I earned today in a month what I would earn in a year in a job. Now, would you like to be in that place? Would you like to create some of that in your life? And I'm not going to tell you that there's one person who said that to me. There are so many people who have come back and said, I earn way more than what I used to earn. Like I create money, and the kind of money I see now, I never saw probably in months or years together, because even though I earned that kind of money, my expenses were huge. Today, the kind of saving I have is unbelievable. Like I've earned 15 years of my life. So think about it, whether you really want to earn that 15 years of your life. Do you really want to like just save or earn 10 years of your life? If you do, take that leap of faith. And let me know how this course or this series worked out for you. Did it inspire you? Did you want to listen to more? If there's something that you think that I didn't talk about, I'll be happy to add it at the end. Probably just make an addition chapter in between. But this is a journey that you're going to have to walk. And this is a journey that's exciting and that feels very, very scary. But both of these emotions are sort of lumped together and kind of stuck together. So fear and excitement sort of come together. Whether it's a relationship or a job or business, they both will always coexist. The excitement of starting something new, being on your own, being independent, creating your business, and the fear of it falling apart. And you can't run away from it, but use that energy of fear to create your life. I wish you all the best, and I hope this course created some magic for you. And this is Sheila Bajaj signing off. And I hope you like this class, this course. If there's anything else that you'd like me to add, feel free to email me on sheila@sheila.com.